Hey, Matt.
Hi, Nick.
So, I heard a legend. I've got a legend to tell you.
Is it about Grimrock?
It's the Legend of Grimrocks.
I want to hear the legend about Happy Rock.
Happy Grim. Yeah. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
So this is a new. Let's see if we can skip this. We can skip this. Good. This is a new indie game.
Okay.
That's pretty great. It's called The Legend of Grimrock. It's a very old school first person dungeon crawler.
Okay.
The direct point of comparison would be Dungeon Master, I guess. Though I've never played that myself.
Yeah, me either.
Which was a 80s PC game.
Okay.
From what I understand, this game is so close to, like, if Dungeon Master basically was made on current hardware,
Sure.
it would be this game.
Okay.
So I never played that one, but I did play other games that are kind of like it, that are significantly like it. That game spawned a whole genre of first-person dungeon crawlers. Some of them were different. Some of them were more turn-based. This one's actually totally real-time.
Okay.
You can see I'm moving around tile by tile here, but when we find our first monster, you'll see that the combat actually doesn't stop. There's no turns in the combat.
Okay.
Did I miss something back here? I thought there was a...
So, do you have a whole team?
Yes. You're actually playing 4 characters.
Okay.
Which is... It's a little weird to imagine 4 characters, like, walking in unison through this dungeon, but, whatever. It's an abstraction.
Well, yeah. Do you have to select which...
Well...
Like, how...
You just right-click on it.
Okay.
So, like, if I want to attack with my Minotaur guy here in his club, just do that.
Oh, okay.
And then he's got a... Depending on the weapon that's equipped, there's a... See, it's got a speed rating there that dictates how long it takes to recharge after you've used it.
Okay.
And you guys have HP and energy.
Yeah.
So I just started with the standard party. You can totally make your own party from scratch if you want, which is what I did for my game.
Okay.
But I didn't want to load that because this game is it's not randomly generated.
Okay. So you're already
You're playing you're playing a very specific dungeon that was created by the designers of the game. And it's actually heavily puzzle based.
Okay, like I saw the little physics puzzle you just did there, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
simple one, but yeah.
It's like they're the very traditional puzzles, video game puzzles. So, quote unquote puzzles. Which is really just progress gates, I guess.
Yeah.
If you want to get super pedantic about it. But yeah, like this is, here's this pressure plate. When I stand on it, that door goes up, but if I get off it, the door goes back down.
What are you going to do?
So I'm going to put that rock on it. Yep. So, this game is great. It's just, I'm having a ton of fun with it.
I want to see some combat here. Where's the bad guys?
Yeah, we'll find somebody sooner or later. So here's another... Oh, wait, this isn't a puzzle. There's a keyhole.
Yeah.
So we found this key before.
Key, yeah. Oh, okay.
And sometimes there's these, like, elven writings, runes on the wall, and you can click on it, and it will translate for you. So loose rock is a hint. And as we're looking around the walls here,
there it is,
we see this little piece of rock sticking out.
It's different than All the other textures, yeah.
The thing is, every time that there is this loose rock button, it always looks exactly like this. It's the same piece of wall every time.
Yeah.
Which
indie game, it's, they've only got so much...
but I don't know. I mean, I think that actually works because it's they're actually surprisingly clever with how complicated they get in combining their seemingly very simple types of puzzles.
Okay.
Here. All right, here's our first
Hi, Mr. Snail.
monster. Yep, he's a giant snail, and he's cool looking.
Some escargot for you.
Yeah. So we're gonna throw this rock at him, and he's gonna start crawling towards us. I'm gonna punch him, hit him with that. Sling a fire spell at him.
Nice.
So this is the rows they're in also. So like my thief back here, my rogue, can't attack from the back. She's gonna miss every time.
Okay.
That's why I gave her that rock to throw.
Sure.
But the mage can sling his spells, and now we found a snail slice.
Oh, tasty.
Which is food, which you have to eat food.
Oh, okay. That's how you...
this food bar.
That runs down...
It runs down. Yeah, it runs down with every action you take.
Okay.
As you can see, it auto-picked up that rock because it remembered that we had it before, so that's cool.
Yeah. Ooh, a knife.
So yeah, it's, all the RPG tropes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You're picking up equipment. And as deceptively simple as this game is, it's actually, like, super immersive.
Yeah, you were playing it a ton yesterday.
Something about this game, it just grips my brain. I love it.
Yeah, pushes all the right buttons.
And the combat actually gets more, a little more complicated. You can actually move around. So there's actually some weird skill, and it's interesting because it's some skills that, because it's so regimented, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of not like anything else out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's not,
and it's really, like, again, for as simple as it looks, it's just really oddly engaging. In a way that I don't think if I played Dungeon Master, the game that is the direct inspiration for this, now I don't think it would capture my attention this much.
no.
Maybe it's just the visuals, as you can see, which are just totally gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely love the way this game looks.
Yeah.
And just the really, like, the sound design is really spot on. Just kind of everything about this game is just really elegant. It's just as much as you need and no more.
Okay. Yeah.
As you can see, here's a map, and here's the tiles and everything. So yeah, here's another puzzle here. To close the pit, something needs to fly.
Gotta throw a rock over there.
And even the physics are, weird. The physics are not real.
Yeah.
It's not realistic, even remotely realistic physics at all. Actually, we don't want to.
No.
We'll leave that rock there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would have fallen into that pit. There is I love that guy.
Yeah.
Those things say, heal my sight.
We gotta find stuff to put in his eye sockets.
Yep. So, I mean, the puzzles, they get really devious.
Yeah.
And they're
Get more complicated and...
they're really good at look at that guy.
What's that guy?
They're really good at slowly introducing new mechanics.
Okay, it's like a mushroom dude.
It took me a while to get used to this the way the combat works. I died a bunch when I first started playing this game.
Yeah, you've got to
You have to
dodge. Yeah, you gotta
well,
just back away and
yeah, you have to dodge and
Yeah.
move around and time your strikes really carefully. Come on. And lead guys into ambushes and stuff.
sure.
The only real criticism, which isn't even really a criticism that he's out of energy, that I have for the combat is that I love the enemies so much. Oh, I just backed myself into a corner.
Ah, that's not good.
I love the enemies and their animations and their designs so much that it's kind of a shame that I'm constantly looking down here.
Yeah.
I kind of wish there were hotkeys for the attacks, but I also realized that would be a hell of a lot of hotkeys.
Yeah. Get really confused, I think,
Yeah.
with your 4 characters, you know.
We're going to close that just in case there are any other guys in there, and we're going to take a nap, which is how you heal.
Oh, okay.
But napping zaps food. Zaps your hunger, just like moving around and doing stuff. So.
Okay. Are you hungry now? How do you,
Oop.
oh, jerks.
Yeah, there's a ton of dudes over here.
Do they respawn, or are those new guys?
No, they don't respawn.
Okay.
Once you clear the guys, they are cleared.
Oh.
That was dumb. I thought maybe I could cast it through the fence. Or through the grating there.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for waiting.
Yeah.
So you can kind of do weird stuff like this.
Yeah.
Which is, you know... Ow. But yeah, I mean, there's some dudes that will totally
Pretty
kill you.
strong guys, yeah.
Even these guys, actually, if you're not careful.
Yeah, if you just let them pound on you.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can't just stand still and click the buttons. You
Yeah.
have to move around. And that's cool. That's interesting. It's not like...
Well, it keeps the game...
It's not like anything else out
Moving,
there
you know.
right now.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously this is a very old school inspired game.
Yeah. But with cleaned up, look modern, you know, fancy graphics and
Yeah, so basically I guess what I'm trying to say is this stuff is so old that it's basically fresh again.
yeah.
And I think they...
It's like, wow, this game is so new and innovative. It's
Yeah.
like, well, it's kind of been around forever, yeah.
Well, but it feels like it though. Like
Oh,
this
yeah.
feels like something totally... I mean, it doesn't feel new. It does very much feel like a throwback,
Oh, there's
which is
a
what it
thing
is.
in that room. Yeah.
Yep. We gotta figure out how to open that door. Probably that switch.
Probably.
But yeah, and it gets... This is the very first level of the dungeon.
Yeah,
There's
so
a-
it's pretty...
10 floors, I think.
Ah,
And they get pretty long.
yeah.
What'd that do?
I don't know.
Our torch is running out.
Yeah, you got a ton of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
open that.
up.
Nice. You
Indeed.
found a secret.
Yeah, there's a lot of secrets too. And a
Really?
lot of the most devious puzzles are,
Involve finding those secrets.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're rewarded with some pretty great loot and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah, this game is totally great. If you like RPGs, if you like old school stuff, I was like doing this when I'm replacing torches. I take the ones that burned out
Oh,
and put it back,
yeah.
and then
So who made this game?
It's made by... Shit, I totally forgot the name of the developer.
Well,
It's made by an indie studio that I'm not sure...
Link another video. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put it in text and I'll fix it in post.
Yeah, exactly.
Oops.
Take that, Mr. Snail.
Yeah, I'm loving the crap out of this game.
Yeah.
And it looks like, hopefully, when you start a new game, so let's actually just go out to the main menu. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. So when you start a new game, there's this thing, the selection here for different dungeons.
Oh, and there's just the one.
And there's just the one right now, so maybe they'll add more, or maybe they'll release mod tools so people can
That'd
make
be
their
cool.
own.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I could see myself playing a lot of dungeons in this game.
How many difficulty levels are there? Just
3.
Yeah.
Easy, normal, and hard. I've been playing on normal and it's fine.
Yeah.
You can make your own characters. You can roll your own characters from scratch.
Cool.
And there's this mode that does not have auto maps.
Oh.
You have to do all the mapping yourself.
Yeah. So if you don't find it, it doesn't get mapped.
Well, I mean,
if you don't.
You have to use actual pen and paper at your desk. If you want maps, you have to draw them.
Wow.
Or just remember it, which is
impossible.
probably impossible because so here's the character options. There's 4 different races, and these 2 are fun, different additions. And 3 classes: fighter, mage, and rogue. The magic is cool. Here's my game. This is where I'm at, and I can't figure this puzzle out for the life of me. The magic is cool, as you saw. You have to like tap out the spells. So you find these scrolls in the dungeons, and it tells you the runes. But then you also need a certain magic skill. So when you level up, you get points to dump into these different skills.
Okay.
So this requires 3 in earth magic. So I've got 7 in earth magic, so I can do that. So then that's the rune for that. For that spell. I just tap that and then hit this cast button, and there's a fart cloud. And there's another one, ice shards. That was fun. I like that one.
That's cool. Yeah.
What else? I guess that's really it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is great. Let's jump down
Where'd
this
you get?
pit.
Where'd you get it? Steam?
I bought it off the developer's website.
Oh, okay.
But if you buy it off the developer's website, you get a Steam key.
Oh,
So
perfect. Yeah.
you can buy it on Steam also.
Yeah.
It's also on good old games, GOG.com.
Okay.
It's in a bunch of places.
Yeah.
If you search for it, I'm sure you'll find it.
Cool. Well, sounds like you should check it out.
Yep. It's great. I can't say enough good things about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Legend of Grimrock.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Pretty
watching.
cool. Thanks.